And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we're going to explore the United Kingdom, Great Britain on GeoGuessr, and we're going to do it through a map that we haven't played in a little while. It's all British railway stations by Lunge Master Flex, over 2,580 passenger railways across England, Wales, and Scotland. We're going to do this one as a moving challenge, no time limit. The play along link for those of you that want to play along will be in the description below. And off we go to British railway stations. This map I had a hard time finding this because this at one time I think was called All British Train Stations. I'm going to call it train stations since I'm American, but here we are. We've got Abergele and Pensarn. Where is this? It's on the coast looking north. Okay, so looks like it's Wales, on the north coast of Wales at some point. Some point. Is it a point? I don't know if it's a point. We've got Pantry Box Shop and Cafe here at the end of the road. The train station, railway station. Railway or train? What is it called? What's the right way? So, all right, so now I can move a little bit on this one. We will do a Gwybodeth. All right, so let's go into the UK. Let's look north. All right, so what is this? Dotted lines showing up again. I don't know why that is. It's like every time I do this, there's a map that's different or whatever, right? So again, let's see. All right. So this west, looking north. Thor Developments in the UK. The train, we've got to be up here. Oh, there it is. Yep. Abergele, and Pensarn. The original factory shop. We're here at the railway station. Davies Surfside Amusements. Wonder how the weather is. I noticed I was watching a Premier League match this weekend, and it was pretty sunny, pretty warm. The FA Cup. What was that? That was Crystal Palace with the win. We were watching Wimbledon versus, who are they playing? Notts County in a semi-finals. Watching that because there wasn't much on, but we do get a lot of football matches. And we, for those of you that don't know that are the first time here, I know we're into trains and all that stuff, but the football family here, got a bunch of kids that play football. I manage or coach a team, I should say. So anyway, same day repairs for this. This is Monkey Mobile. Monkey Mobile. I feels familiar, this one. Tamworth Tires and Wilnecote. There's a McDonald's. Maybe here for McDonald's or something. I don't know. Beauchamp. There's the, well, I'm going to say it's St. George's Cross, which I think it is, but it could be a Northern Irish flag. Let me just get a little closer here, down to this Texaco. I don't even know if I should do that. £1.99 for coffee. It looks like St. George's Cross there, and there's a speed camera. All right, what I need is the A5 and the M42. Birmingham, Tamworth. So we did see Tamworth, didn't we? We saw that. So Tamworth, the A5, and the M42. So, here's Wilnecote, the Queen's Head. So I got to figure out what game I want to do next. Maybe it's Weatherspoons or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to think about this one. What I should do. So are we here? The trains go north-south. Yes, we're here. So I think we're right on this bridge. And Wilnecote. and Tamworth for the second round. Third round, I will say, the other thing with me right now, we have a lot of pollen here in the eastern part of the United States. I don't know if it's allergies or what. Ooh, have we been here before? This looks familiar, but maybe not. There we go. That's a proper railway station, right? Just one little location, Ascot under Wychwood signal box. But anyway, yeah, pollen. So it was out yesterday with football. These trees, they're pine trees. Ascot under Wychwood. Not these pines, they're white pines, a lot of pollen, and I think I've got allergies to it or something. Because it is what it is. All right, so we got Oxford, Reading, and London's Paddington Station. We also will probably do a London underground game or something like that. We'll do regions as well. So a lot of good content to come. Worcester, Hereford, and Evesham. So we're probably through here in this area somewhere. Shipton under Wychwood. What is Wychwood? Wickwood. I guess it's Wickwood. Shorthampton. That's the first time I've ever heard of that. There's Dean. There's Deans all over the place. Well, let's do this. We saw Oxford, right? I just need to find the track. Charlbury. And here's Ascot under Wickwood on the London Road. So we just got to figure out. I think we are there. We're on the track, looking northeast. I think we're right about there. Ascot under Wickwood. I'm hopefully pronouncing that right. Turning out to be a little faster game than some of them. We got Rainhill, or Rainhill. My pronunciation's got to get better. Men at Work, not the group Men Working Overhead. What was the name of the song? Men at Work, not Overhead. Overkill, I think, is the name of the song. Ash Waste Services. Men at Work. I come from a land down under. He was 6'4" and full of muscles. I think he was from Brussels or something like that, right? Anyway, we got the Cookhouse Pub and Carvery. It is a Sunday as I'm playing this game. Getting a little confused. The 18th of May. And heading into summer. So hopefully you stay around. If you do, it would really help. Hit the like button. It would really help the channel. It helps that. Also, if you really want more content, subscribe and share this with friends. Just want to grow the channel, and as we head into the summer months, I wouldn't say viewership drops a little bit, but it does. All right, so we got Liverpool, Prescott, St. Helens, and the A57 to Liverpool. Liverpool and Crystal Palace playing the last match of the year. It'll be interesting to see how many of the players there turn up. The A57, but yeah, the one thing about these, I don't know if they're allergies, I am thirsty like crazy. It is dry. It is windy today. But yeah, pollen. Is pollen, here's Reno. Is pollen a big deal? Is it like, does it give folks issues with colds and headaches and stuff in England? I'm in Wales and Scotland. Just curious with that. I'm sure it does. Here's the Reynolds Station. We've got the Carvery. So let me know if you're having a Sunday roast or what the deal is on this fine Sunday across from the Railway Cafe in Raynhill, which is not too far away from Liverpool. Let's see how far away it is from Liverpool. Would somebody in Raynhill be a Liverpool or Everton fan? Everton. I saw Everton their last match, and they moving to new football ground. And we've got the Thomas the Tank Engine here. So I learned Sir Topham Hatt is the name, the Fat Controller is the job. And yeah, thanks for that. I was confused in that because I thought it was two different versions, the American version or the British version. But here we are in British, what I call train stations game. We got the phone booth, Look at that. The dress, the proper dress, the train, and yeah, that's a cool one there. That's quite unique for. Let's zoom this out a little bit. Let me zoom in. Maybe that's the thumbnail. I don't know, but we'll see here. Now, this looks familiar to me in the eastern part of the United States because without the train track. So there's a lot of places that look similar to this. The same, what I call trees, bridge even kind of looking the same landscape to the eastern part of the United States. But a lot of these tracks, which have become outdated or old, they now have become what we call rail trails, basically crushed stone, paved paths where people could bike, people can go for a run. So that's a big thing, I guess. Guessing not in the UK because trains are still prevalent. But anyway, we need to find out what town this is here. We've got Minehead, Bishop's Ledard to Minehead. Can we go down there? I don't think so. So let's go over here. Looks like a newer, I guess, neighborhood. All right, so this station view. Does it say West Somerset? West Somerset Railway. I need to learn the counties. That's the other thing I need to do too. So West Somerset, which I feel like it's out here, but anyway, I'm probably wrong about that. But on the road to Cornwall, maybe. I don't know. Is this, yeah, we're just going down in a nice neighborhood here, nice homes. Maybe you live in one of these homes here. Can see right into house number 51. Little entryway there, a sunroom maybe. Speaking of sunrooms, we got solar panels. Solar panels in the UK. So I wonder how much electricity that generates. That's pretty cool. All right, we got the tap room, Quantic Brewery. That's pretty cool. Man, imagine living next to the train station. Here's the sign I'm looking for. Train station near a brewery. Taunton. So we did see Taunton here. Barnstaple. And Williton, Minehead. The A39. There's Minehead, Dunster. Man, this is a cool part. This, I will say this. This part of England is the more I do these games, the more there's so many cool towns. The one thing I will say as an American is there's so many places to see, different unique towns. I know you want to go other places in the world, but there's a lot of things on weekends if I lived in the UK that I'd be visiting. So much to see in what I would call a smaller area than I'm used to. You know, if you want to see stuff in the United States, things are all spread out. It takes forever to drive to or whatever, but you have to fly too. But in the UK, you can take the train. You can take the train. That's where wish we had that that type of setup in the US. So we got the Bird in Hand. There's a place in Pennsylvania called Bird in Hand. A Quantic Brewery, and here is the station. I think we're on the station road, the West Somerset. Okay, so West Somerset Railway. Somebody let us know about that. I'm going to click it there because I think that's where we are. And that's exactly where our 5,000 points. Perfect score, but wow, we stayed west, what I would call west of the M1. We were in Wales. We were in the southwest of England, northwest, but more importantly, the west of the M1. So sorry for those of you living east of the M1, we didn't get to you. But I'm going to play this game again. If you got any requests, let me know in the comments down below. With that said, thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Cheers.